we're delighted to be joined by Jonny Weldon, who recently starred as Ian in the big hit Netflix series One Day. Now he's treading the boards alongside Amanda Abbington in the new play This Is Not a Happy Room. Jonny, welcome to Showcase. It's such a pleasure to have you here with us.
Thank you very much for having me, Rhiannon.
Tell us about this new play, because it's a world premiere.
That's right.
What's it about?
Okay, so it's about the Hendersons. I'm one of the Hendersons, and we are a dysfunctional family. We hate each other, and it's about family dynamics, family dysfunction, unspoken grievances, problems, and as the drama gets heightened and as the situation gets worse for the family, all the threads kind of get pulled, and it goes from comedy to quite dramatic, and lots of twists and turns and reveals. But fundamentally, it's just like a big, fun hour and a half.
Sounds great. Who do you play?
Simon, the hypochondriac Simon.
Tell us a bit about him.
I play, you mentioned Amanda Abbington.
Yeah.
She is our mum, who's not the best mother in the world. She's, we've all got a lot of problems with our mum. So there's three siblings.
Yeah.
It's myself, I play Simon, Andrea Vowles, who plays my big sister Laura, and then Rosie Day, who wrote it, plays Elle, the younger sister. So I'm one of three, and we've all got our problems. So Rosie is this Hollywood megastar with an eating disorder. That's her character. Andrea's character is this like tightly wound, bit narcissistic-y, lots of kind of problems. And then I'm this hypochondriac who's very sort of quite odd and sort of sits in the corner and can't really function socially. And so yeah, we've all got our things. And then our mum comes in, and you sort of hope the mum would be the glue, but when you meet our mum, it's like, oh, okay, that's why you're all the way that you are.
Where can we catch it? When and where?
So we're on right now at the King's Head Theatre in Islington, and we're going to be there until the 27th of April. We have a couple of weeks off, and then we're going to the Theatre Royal Windsor from the 13th to the 17th of May. Sounds brilliant.
And then hopefully the West End.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. You mentioned that Amanda Abbington. What's she like to work alongside? Because she's a big TV screen star.
Yeah, she's a big deal. I knew of Amanda a bit because back in the pandemic, and more recently, I made these little sketches and put them online, and she used to share them, and I used to message her. So I was like a fan in her DMs, and then I don't know. Sometimes it's funny. You work with these big people, and you just sort of forget they're just people with their lives. You know, she's done so much, and sort of occasionally she'll say something, and I sort of forget the big level that she operates in, because she is just such a lovely sort of company member, you know.
I mean, you talk about Amanda Abbington having done some massive things.
Yeah.
You were, of course, Ian in One Day, a massive hit. I think at one stage it was the most watched British series in the world.
Wow.
Did you have any idea at the time just how massive it was going to be?
No, not at all. It was, when I got it, I knew it was the biggest thing a biggest job I'd got in terms of sort of like big Netflix limited series. And of course the book was so successful and the cast was fantastic, and I thought, oh, this has all the ingredients to be something special. But of course you never know.
What has Ian done for your career?
One thing that was quite amazing, I was asked to do a reading during the 80-year anniversary of D-Day in June last year. And it was alongside the King, Casual King.
Very casually mentioned there,
Yeah, picked that up off the floor. And Helen Mirren was hosting it, and Prime Minister was there, and the King was there. And I was asked to read this letter, which a soldier called Captain Jack Lee sent to his wife 2 days before D-Day. And the letter effectively was like, if you read this letter and it reaches you, I've been killed in battle. So I read it, and his family had flown from Australia. Oh, wow. So I suppose moments like that, I was like, oh, you know, I don't think I would have been asked to do this if it wasn't for the jobs that have come before me. So yeah, there were certain things that I feel very grateful for.
You're a very funny man.
Oh, thanks.
You are. I know, because there are a lot of brilliant short skits on your social media. Right, It's really taken off, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's all very closely related to what happens to you in real life, doesn't it?
Yeah. In 2021, I made a little video pretending to be an actor, so quite close to home, about like bumping into an old friend in a theatre bar, and the old friend is like way more successful now, married with kids, got his big house, his wife's an actor, they're flying around, and we have this like really forced conversation about, oh, we've got to catch up, you know, so great to see you. And just because I've had that conversation with
we've all had those.
We've all been there. And my mate said, who I sent it to, just to make him laugh, he said, you should put it on the internet. And so I put it up, and I think something like 60,000 people watched it, including actors like Hannah Waddingham, Daniel Mays, Tracy Ann Oberman, Vicky McClure, Martin Compton. And I was like, okay.
And Hannah Waddington later appears in one.
So I just kept making more. And it was like a variation on a theme. So it would be about self-tapes, recalls, dance calls, just things to do with my, like, the experiences I've had as an actor. But always painful and awkward, you know. It just opened up this whole gateway.
Yeah, and they're brilliant. They're so funny.
They're fun to do. You know, they've never felt like laborious or whatever. They're just me in my flat with my phone thinking, what makes me laugh? And I'll just do that. And if it makes other people laugh, then
they're great. They definitely make other people laugh. Thank you. It's been such a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks so much, Rhiannon. Thank you.
Just before you go, though, we'd love to play a little game.
Oh, God.
If you wouldn't mind. In honour of This Is Not a Happy Room. You up for it?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
I found your CV online, and it says that you are exceptional at dialects and accents.
Oh, wow. I don't know about exceptional, but sure.
You said it.
Yeah.
So we are going to put it to the test.
Right.
Here is a very prestigious What's on Stage review of This Is Not a Happy Room. I'm going to give you this card. This is the review. And I'm going to shout out the accents that you claim to be exceptional at as you're reading it, starting with New York.
New York. The cast are excellent.
French.
Andrea Valls is deliciously uptight as eldest child Laura.
Cockney.
Forced to mother her younger siblings as a teenager, too much resentment all round.
South African.
And who's now struggling with her own newborn.
RP.
Jonny Weldon's snarky hypochondriac Simon is the comedic heart of the show.
Australian.
Rosie Day is suitably fighty as a famous actress and the baby of the bunch.
Scottish.
And Amanda Abbington balances Esther's impossible choices and feminist beautifully.
Oh, it was brilliant, Jonny.
Was it?
Yeah, it was brilliant. And
Sure.
a game, which I love.
Yeah.
I'm going to give that a 5-star review.
Thank you.
Very good. And thank you again. It's been so much fun having you here, and best of luck with everything that you've got coming up. It's exciting.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jonny.